Break. That's when we start the training, so that's when he'll get corrected and directed. So he's free until, let's say somebody walks up to us, walks past us, and he makes the decision on his own to start headed towards this stranger. Then he'd be corrected and directed. If he didn't, and he just kept, and he did his best to avoid the stranger, then I'll leave him alone. Because I really want to teach him right now the do's and don'ts of running up to other people and dogs on the walk, because that's huge. Any other living thing, really, you know what I mean? Good boy, get it out now.
I'll go clean that up, hang on.
Great, go. So now he knows he's free. And this is the perfect path, because we know if we do run into somebody, it's going to be like one person, you know, or one dog at a time, so we can really work and teach them. So this is kind of our bridge from the setups, because we're doing setups, using ourselves and Gabby and anyone else we could to teach him what to do in the situation. Now we're actually in the real world, so I'm going to show him that that applies to real strangers too. Okay? Good boy, bud. Break, come on.
Reyk! Good boy! Go play! Go sniff!
This is nice because there's nobody around. You start with nobody around, and then all of a sudden somebody appears in the horizon up there, and you notice exactly when the dog notices, and then we can start to have that conversation of what to do or what not to do.
It's genius what you're doing. You're starting with a big box, and as he's making, if he'll make mistakes, you close in the box.
Right, you're saying what not to do, behaviorally speaking.
You're saying what not to do, and then you're teaching him what to do,
That's
instead of holding him in what to do and never letting him experience what not to do.
Right, and why? Because if we do that, we will be able to keep him in heel and stuff, but he'll whine and be fidgety because he's always wanted to go over there and see his grass is greener on the other side. This style, he gets to go taste all those things, realize it definitely wasn't worth it, and so therefore the desire's not there, therefore the whining's not there. Because we got a dog who experienced going up on what happens when you break the rules. And we're about to run up on some people up here. So we're literally going to walk by them, and if he starts to head towards them, he gets corrected and recalled, and then we continue to do that. Until he generalizes that all living things he shouldn't be going up on unless I invited him to do it. Like, hey, go say hi. That's different. If I haven't invited it, he's going to assume after these exercises that it's off the table. It's not an option behaviorally, or at least a good one. He's allowed to do it. It just always ends with a correction and a recall. So what's the point? Then when we're not fussing with that, we will start doing heel and all that stuff. Come on, bud. Oh shit, he's shaking. That's it. Come on.
It looks like he's...
Come on. Good boy. All right, here we go. Got my e-collar ready? For the correction and recall. Good boy. Stay. Just watch what I do here. The car coming. Stay. Wait for the car. Good. Break. All right, watch what I do. Break.
Smart dog.
Did you see him make the choice? Now, if he would have headed just another inch towards them with a little bit more commitment, correct, recall, repeat. I have to, so until his belief system is how I desire it to be, which is, you know, if you walk up on strangers, you'll get corrected. Once he believes that to be true and that it's just as comfortable to walk here and sniff from a distance, he's going to choose the easier path. And then before we know it, that's his new association, and then we're done with a dog like this. Okay.
There's a mailman.
Oh, mailman, perfect.
I'm gonna stay. I'm actually gonna stay right here.
Yeah, I'm not going to use this kid either.
Oh, maybe I'll come.
What actually happens is when they have the thought to leave you to go to another pack, they'll actually stop themselves and put themselves in heel. Because that'll be the pattern that they're used to. They're used to getting corrected and hearing that tone. Okay.
A lot of people down here if we keep walking.
Yeah, I corrected him for that and then directed him back out. Break, come on. Just for the road.
Yeah.
Start teaching him that kind of stuff too. Good boy. Come on, boy, good dog, good dog, good dog. Nice work. Good boy. Handsome.
He is handsome.
You ready for a jog?
Hey, Josh.
You seeing all the little choices that you're able to make? Okay. So happens when you follow the wind. So this is another one of those things where we have some barking dog. He gets to choose whether he's going to leave me and go up on them or if he's going to stay with me. You need to watch how fast you're going. You need to be more with me. You're part of the pack. You have to give him permission when you go out there. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, but I was hoping he would commit. There we go. I didn't do anything. Let's come up here and take a breather and come back.
Something to love about a basset hound.
Oh yeah, they get me every time. It's a Disney movie.
The ears hit the ground.
Pay attention to my body, my positioning and stuff. You know, I'm not up the dog's butt in this scenario. I'm letting them make choices. I'm letting them come to me. Break. Break. And now look, you get the choice again. Good boy. Break. It's never going to be okay to go up on a barking dog on a fence. It's never going to be okay. That's always going to be something that's at the very least an inconvenience. So he's learning that that's a rule. Can't hear me?
I think it's being called in.
Oh. This way. Oh, this is the best street ever. Awesome. Can they come over here?
No.
I'm gonna let that go for now. Oh, look how cute he is. Hi. What's your name? Hi. He hasn't seen him yet. Hi. You're cute. Yeah, you like me, huh? Yeah, you do. Hi. Good boy. See him now, quick. I'll just walk away without telling him what to do. Okay, so eventually we're going to be a lot tighter with this guy over here. Hold up. Alright, you got to be paying more attention. Too independent over there. We're walking on cement. You feel cement, it's not safe. It feels those are people. Good. And this is such a good way to start with a dog who's needing experience. They need to explore a little bit. You know, they haven't done it. So it's healthy for him to be able to go around and sniff and see something that he's nervous of and then go check it out. And that's why I like this. But yes, there's inherent risks at this. Listen, the dog's a lot more free than it would be if I had him on a 6-foot leash. It's all about regulating the length of this long line without the dog knowing it, really. and having a very strong recall before you head out. You can't come out here until that recall is very strong. That's Carlos. He doesn't know much about like the roads and how he should walk on it, like the proper etiquette. He'll step right off the sidewalk right into a road without even knowing what's going on. So we're teaching him that stuff too.
It's hard when you're like, hi.
Hi.
It's hard when you're like, oh.
He's a good dog, buddy. Proud of you.
He's loyal.
Talking about his dog.
He's the one that was barking.
I know. I'm sorry. It's cute. Yeah, it makes me feel bad a little bit, but we didn't use it too bad.
No, that was annoying.
But it was the one that was just barking the look of the young.
Yeah.
See, look, it's good. He's starting to say, that's not really worth. You know, I'll just stick over here. But same with these guys. Look, I got my line ready. Good. So he got to make a choice. Yeah, that guy liked what I just did there. You see that?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I like you. Some people just get it. They like to see you take control.
You have to remember, Josh, this is also a dog who would just bark and stop.
At everything,
At
right.
everything.
But now he's checking it out, and he says, you've seen him stop before he went over there.
Yes.
And he made he read the room, and because I wasn't saying, don't do that, I didn't do that. I didn't give him any warning not to do it. Do it. You need to find out what happens when you do. Okay? It's best for his mind so that he has a understanding of how everything works, okay? Look, to me, he's looking a lot less nervous, a lot less sketchy. He feels
100%.
I feel like he's enjoying himself. I feel like he knows that if shit goes wrong, I got this, so he'll just run back to me anyway. So, come on. Sorry, bud. Sometimes you can't be where you want to.
On someone else's landscaping.
So, we just can't look at this alleyway. It's probably great too, you know. Want to head up this one?
Yeah.
Come on. This town's got a lot of little alleyways.
Yeah.
Some dogs.
That's a nice lawn. Whoever's taking care of that lawn.
Very nice. This trailer is actually charming too in its own way.
In its own way.
You know? It's gonna be fun to paint. He's still not good.
Pretty darn good.
He understands the safe spot, that's for sure.
I love when you correct everything else, they end up in heel.
They end up in heel. Isn't that something? What a young dog like this needs in the beginning
Yes.
of the program. Especially he literally needs to be able to romp around and find out what not to do.
You want to see if our friend's
It's
out?
just the most natural way to learn, isn't it? Yeah, let's walk by so we get to this. Come on. That's good.
And everything, I don't know. I know the 34.5 on it is.
Okay, so we see him avoiding people, you know, ignoring them. Good. Once we get this out of the way, it doesn't take too long to do this stuff, really. A couple sessions like this. We're going to start doing a lot more structure, especially when we're walking through the city like this, or a town. We'll give him spots where then I'll release him to go potty, but it'll be structure in between those breaks. You know, he won't be romping around like this. Little correction there. Just for going somewhere where I wouldn't want him to, you know? And he listened. It was so mild. There's a 7 on the collar, so it was just like, hey, come on this way. He's like, I'm getting annoyed with you telling me what I can and cannot pee on. You see that look he tossed to me? Come on. Good boy, bud.
Really nerding out over this wide angle. I can get so much more when you're walking.
It's awesome.
I love
I
it.
can't wait to see what it looks like. Yeah, I think we'll come down and then walk back.
Okay.
It's
This
very,
was really enjoyable because of the weather.
so nice, so effective. Again, though, right, Jules? Like, it doesn't look like we're doing a whole lot, right? So those little moments, though, where we see a dog behind a fence or somebody starts walking by us and he gets to choose. Are you going to approach them and interact with them, or are you going to ignore them? And I'm not telling him what to do or what not to do. I'm not saying don't do that. That's why, you know, he has to figure it out on his own. I think that was good.
Very good.
We'll head back to the park and see if there's maybe run into something, but if not, that's fine too. A little at a time. What does that stink? Is that water? Is that what that is? I'm gonna put them in heel when we hit that road.